this is a trip. And I wanted to show it to my friends. I started showing these plant songs to my friends, and then I got more and more people saying like, yo, you should release, this is beautiful ambient music. And then I started doing it
So,
live, you know.
I mean that's very special actually, and I mean I think it's kind of inspiring to realize that outside of musicians making music through their instruments, that there's
Uh-huh.
other pathways. And do you think that you said some of it's not so great? Do you think it's related to the sort of environment and the feelings of the plant, or is it to do with photosynthesis, or is it the general energy around the plant? Have you sort of experimented with that at all to see if you're punishing your plant or you're being sweet to your plant, whether the music that comes out is different?
Yeah, I mean, I would say yes, although you know, I'm always hesitant to make claims, particularly in a scientific way about any of this. That's what I love
Yeah.
about plant music. It's art bordering into science, and I'm definitely on the musician side, so I'm um, more concerned with making it into a palatable, interactive musical
Mm.
experience. But I've lived with plants on in my home. We've done stuff like burn the leaves, and my friend who burned the leaf of a plant one time, first of all, the plant went silent immediately, and then she walked outside for about half an hour, and the plant was playing and playing. And the second she walked back in the room, the plant went silent again. And then she left, and the plant started
Wow.
playing. And we did this 3 times, and the plant went silent. So this is just an experience I've had. In the morning, the plant will sound different than in the evening. It's very dynamic, very mysterious, and it feels like, I mean, you'll see when at the festival. What's so cool about plant music in person is that you can really like come up and touch the plant and spend a moment with it, and you can hear what you're asking about happen, and you can start having these experiences, and it feels like for the first time there's a bridge between this living organism and you, that's not just visual. You can hear its electricity, so it feels like some kind of alien contact, you know?
That's kind of amazing. I mean, if
Yeah.
people don't know already, Nico's bringing his music and the plants along to the festival. So, I mean, what can people expect from you during your performance and the plants' performance?
Well, yeah, so we're doing Saturday and Sunday at All Day a Dream, and we're doing 3 hours each afternoon around 4 o'clock into the sunset hour. And I got a crew of 3 of us coming out to make music from about 6 different. We're going to do 6 different plants. We'll probably get a couple trees, some different cactuses. I'm working on trying to bring some mushrooms, hopefully, if I can find some. And so we're just going to create a lush little chill out plant dub
Do
zone.
you think the plants themselves have a personality? I guess is that is expressed similarly ever.
Yes, that's been my experience, is that there's a non-repeating tendency, that kind of like a fingerprint, and to different species. The most pronounced for me has been oak trees that are around Big Sur.
Mm.
The oak trees consistently, I gotta sing it for you. The oak tree songs are generally like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like this very slow kind of pace. That's been very consistent. The smaller plants I tend to find are more like ding 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 ding. Like they're much more kind of like chatty and frenetic, and they respond to touch a
Mm.
lot more. So that's where, I mean, that's where the magic happens. You'll see when you guys come to the installation. You come and you get close and you touch a plant, and you instantly hear the plant responding, interacting with your electricity. It's this thing, you can hear about it, but when you have that experience and you're like, oh my god, it's alive.
I feel like this actually might make people treat their plants at home a little bit better, because I think there's a lot of
Yeah.
us that have managed to murder our plants in our homes,
Yeah.
you know, with lack of care, overwatering, exactly, you know,
Oh my,
etc.
yeah, me too, man.
I
I
mean,
mean,
maybe this is the answer to people looking after their plants. Everybody should be able to make plant music, and they can actually hear the sort of emotional state of their plants.
exactly, right? We could give the plant like a super whiny sounding tone. It'd be like, you know,
When in
all
need.
right, shut
When
up,
in
plant.
need.
Like, here's some water.